It's the end of an era and the beginning of a heartbreak for years we've watched. Love blossom and challenges rise on. Little people, big world, but today we bring you a story that no one saw coming. A story of love, loss, betrayal, and the deepest sadness, yet on the Roloff farm. Matt Roloff, the heart and soul of Roloff Farms, is facing his most difficult season. Caryn, Chandler, his partner in life and love, has filed for divorce, and in a shocking twist, she has secretly married another man the cameras didn't catch this, but the heartbreak it's written all over Matt's face. Stay with us as we unravel the entire story behind Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler's shocking split, Caryn's secret romance, and the pain that has left Matt Roloff utterly devastated. This is the untold chapter you never expected, and it will change the Roloff family forever. To truly understand the heartbreak, we need to go back to the beginning. Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler's story was never ordinary. After Matt's marriage to Amy Roloff ended, fans were surprised but hopeful to see him find happiness again with Caryn, who was once the longtime manager of Roloff Farms. Their chemistry was undeniable, their laughter infectious. Together they brought a new energy to the show, and for a while it seemed like Matt had finally found the soulmate he'd always been searching for. But as with so many fairy tales, reality can be harsh. Fans speculated about marriage. Some wondered if Caryn truly loved Matt, or if she still had one foot out the door. Still, Matt believed in their love. He was even ready to build a new home with Caryn, a dream house on the farm. The future looked bright until everything began to unravel. If you look back, you can see the signs. Tensions rose. Whispered arguments off camera. Caryn seemed distant in recent seasons. Some fans noticed she wasn't as present at family gatherings or major events on the farm, and while Mac continued to make plans for their future together, it seemed like Caryn's heart was somewhere else. When one partner pulls away emotionally, it often signals deeper problems. Sometimes those problems are impossible to fix, especially under the spotlight of reality TV. Matt tried to keep the peace. He focused on work, the farm, and his children, but behind closed doors, Caryn's mind was already wandering. She grew quiet, spending long hours on her phone, making excuses for trips away from the farm. The family noticed, but no one dared to ask. Not yet. And then the news broke. Caryn Chandler, once the love of Matt's life, had filed for divorce. Fans were stunned. The Roloff family was blindsided. Matt was devastated. Sometimes love changes. Matt will always have a place in my heart, but I need to find my own happiness. Matt tried to put on a brave face for the cameras, but those who knew him best saw the pain. For years, he had relied on Caryn for support through health scares, family drama, and the pressures of running Roloff Farms. Now all of that was gone. Matt says, "I never thought I'd be here again alone, but I have to move forward somehow." But what happened next would shock everyone, even the most devoted little people, big world fans. While Matt was still reeling from the divorce, rumors began to swirl. Caryn wasn't just leaving Matt, she had been seeing someone else secretly for months. According to sources close to the show, Caryn had reconnected with a man from her past, someone she had known years ago, long before Roloff Farms entered her life. They kept their romance hidden, fearing backlash from fans and the Roloff family. But as her relationship with Matt soured, Caryn found herself turning more and more to her secret boyfriend. For comfort, he was there for her, listening, caring, offering a future she could believe in. I think Caryn just wanted to feel alive again. Things with Matt got too heavy, too complicated. Her new guy made her laugh, made her feel young. That's what she needed, but at what cost? The Roloff family, already rocked by years of ups and downs, was about to face the most devastating blow. Yet Matt Roloff is no stranger to pain. He's battled health problems, business setbacks, and a very public divorce from Amy. But this was different. The love he thought would last forever was gone, replaced by a gnawing emptiness he couldn't shake. Matt, I keep asking myself what I did wrong. Was I too focused on the farm? Did I miss the signs? It just hurts more than I can say. Family members tried to rally around him. Amy, once his adversary, now a concerned friend, reached out with a simple message: "You're not alone, Matt. Rick here for you." Zach and Jeremy, their sons, were stunned by the news. They offered their support, but Matt's heartbreak was visible to everyone. Even the farm seemed quieter, emptier, as if mourning the end of another love story. Matt deserves better. We love you, Matt. Stay strong. But for Matt, the pain was overwhelming. The future he had imagined with Caryn was gone. All he had left was the farm, his family, and the memories of what could have been. While Matt was grieving, Caryn was moving on in a move that stunned everyone, even her closest friends. Chandler secretly married her longtime boyfriend in a quiet, private ceremony far away from the cameras, the farm, and the world she used to know. No family, no Roloffs, just Caryn, her new love, and a promise to start over. Some say it was the happiest day of her life. Others say she looked nervous, even sad. But one thing is clear: Caryn wanted a fresh start, a chance to build a new future away from the shadows of Roloff Farms. It was a small ceremony, just a few close friends. Caryn seemed happy, but there was a heaviness too. She loved Matt, but she needed this. She needed to move on. The news broke just days later, sending shock waves through the little people big world fan community. How could Caryn move on so quickly? Was she ever truly in love with Matt? And how would Matt cope with this new reality? For Matt, Roloff life without Caryn has been a struggle. He throws himself into work, repairing fences, planting new crops, managing the endless demands of Roloff Farms, but the joy is gone. He misses Caryn's laughter, her partnership, her friendship. The farmhouse feels colder, the nights lonelier. Matt, some days I just walk the fields thinking about what we had. I wish things could have been different, but I can't force someone to stay if their heart is somewhere else. Matt's children worry about him. Friends urge him to get back out there to find happiness again, but Matt is cautious. After 2 failed relationships, he's not sure he can trust his heart again. Zakoff says Dad's strong. He's always been a fighter, but this time it's different. We just want him to be happy. The little people big world fan base is one of the most passionate in reality TV. When news of the divorce and Caryn's secret marriage hit the headlines, thousands of fans took to social media to share their support for Matt. Roloff messages poured in from around the world, offering comfort, encouragement, and hope. Fan groups organized online vigils. Some even sent flowers and cards to the farm. Matt was overwhelmed by the outpouring of love. It gave him hope even in his darkest days. Matt, I just want to thank everyone for their kind words. It means more than you can imagine. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm grateful for all of you. Of course, every story has 2 sides. In an exclusive interview, Caryn Chandler finally broke her silence. She explained why she left Matt, why she kept her new relationship a secret, and what she hopes for the future. Caryn, leaving Matt was the hardest thing I've ever done, but I couldn't ignore my heart. I tried to make it work, but sometimes love just changes. I wished Matt nothing but happiness. Right choice. So what happens now with Caryn gone and Matt picking up the pieces? The future of Roloff Farms is uncertain. Will Matt continue to run the farm alone? Will he invite new partners? Or will the Roloff children step up to help their dad? Amy Roloff says the farm has always been about family. We've weathered so much together. I believe Matt will find his way. The show's producers have already hinted at a new season, promising to follow Matt's journey as he navigates single life, heartbreak, and the challenges of running farms without Caryn. Fans are eager to see what happens next, hoping for healing, new beginnings, and maybe, just maybe, a Little bit of happiness for Matt at its core. Little People Big World has always been about overcoming obstacles, whether they're physical, emotional, or relational. Matt Roloff's story is no different. Yes, he's heartbroken. Yes, he's lost the love he thought would last forever, but he's also stronger than he knows. With the support of his family, his fans, and his own inner strength, Matt is ready to face the future. Matt says, "Life goes on. I'm not giving up. There's still so much to look forward to. Maybe I'll find love again someday, but for now I'm focused on the farm, my family, and healing." For Caryn, her journey is just beginning. Whether her new marriage brings happiness or regret, only time will tell. But for both Matt and Caryn, one thing is certain: their story has touched millions, reminding us all that even when love ends, life and hope go on. As we close this emotional chapter, we want to thank you, the fans, for sticking by the Roloff family through every high and low. Your love, support, and passion make all the difference. And as Matt Roloff faces his future, know that you're part of his story too. What do you think about Matt and Caryn's shocking divorce? Will Matt ever find love again? Should Caryn have told Matt the truth about her secret boyfriend sooner? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on Little People Big World. More update: Little People Big World fans are shocked to hear that Caryn Chandler is reportedly quitting the TLC show after the ongoing family feud takes a toll. But why? I will explain everything in a shocking turn at events. Caryn Chandler of Little People Big World reportedly decided to throw in the towel and quit the TLC reality show for good after the patriarch attempted to price gouge his son Zach. Caryn and Matt Roloff became embroiled in a bitter fight with Zach after Caryn interjected herself into the company discussions. She was held responsible for the chaos. According to Roloff's, Caryn has had enough of being portrayed as a villain on Little People Big World. Following the split between Matt and Amy Roloff, Caryn returned to Little People Big World, this time playing the role of the father of four's girlfriend. Her initial appearance was as the Pumpkin Farm manager. Reportedly, Caryn has informed TLC that she does not wish to return for a 25th season of Little People Big World, even though the network has not renewed the show. Following reports that Caryn submitted her resignation letter, the fate of Little People Big World is now in jeopardy. One source told the U.S. Sun that Matt wants another season badly, but isn't sure he can persuade Caryn to come back since she's done. According to the insider, Caryn thinks there's too much family drama and too many arguments about what they want to say and do on air. Caryn has admitted that the drama is popular with viewers, but she reportedly feels exhausted from attempting to reconcile her boyfriend's relationship with his children since 2006. TLC has broadcasted Little People Big World as the once close family discuss life in a normal-sized world. The show struck a chord with viewers. Little People They World unfortunately got less pure as the children grew older and Amy and Matt's marriage crumbled. Zach and Jeremy, Matt and Amy, and even Tori and Audrey Roloff's in-laws have all been involved in feuds on the show, even if none of them have been worse than this one. Viewers are still rooting for the family to get past its season 24 of Little People Big World has only just begun, but fans are already beginning to notice that things are far from calm. Zach said in the trailer that he wouldn't be participating in the 2022 pumpkin season since the farm atmosphere was hostile, and Tori said that Roloff Farm had lost its happiness. Tori and Zach have both said that Caryn and Matt still haven't admitted fault for the altercation, even though Matt is doing all in his power to persuade Caryn to come back to Little People Big World. She appears to already be planning to leave. More update: Matt Roloff share big shocking news for Zach and Jeremy Roloff's. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. LPV star Matt Roloff leaves estranged sons Out of New York Post, but why people who watch Little People Big World assume that Matt Roloff intentionally left out his older sons Jeremy and Zach. In a recent New Year's post, there has been tension between Matt and his sons ever since he decided not to sell the family farm to either of them because of the abrupt breakup. The family is chaotic. The news of Matt's New Year's Eve post of gratitude quickly spread among Little People Big World fans, although he acknowledged several others for their help. Zach and Jeremy appeared to go unnoticed. The doing father of four made sure to express his deepest gratitude to his mom and his girlfriend Caryn. Chandler with the stroke of midnight. The TLC star posted a selfie of the three of them having fun. Matt admitted that he isn't perfect and that he learns from his mistakes, but is continuously striving to improve. Matt ran into trouble when, after putting the family farm up for $4 million, he tried to overcharge his two children. Zach and Jeremy choose to stop talking to Matt because he made them feel bad. The fact that Matt and Zach were truly friendly was just revealed to ET. He and his son were heading in the right direction toward reconciliation, the LPBW patriarch said, adding that he and Zach had been talking a lot during season 24 of LPB. Zach made it clear that he was not in a good mood regarding his father. Zach Roloff and his wife Tori chose to move to Battleground, Washington, which is an hour outside of the state, in order to get away from all the commotion as the show's resident idea man. Matt has never let his grandiose displays go unnoticed by his fellow contestants on Little People Big World. Famously, Matt gave up his marriage to Amy Roloff and nearly everything else for Roloff Farms. Instead of talking to his family openly, Matt would put the pumpkin patch and trip preparations ahead of them. Viewers of Little People Big World's 24th season witnessed the intensity of the family fights because they declined to help out around the farm. Zach and Tori's three kids were even isolated from Matt and Caryn for a while. It was clear that Zach was still hoping for an apology from his father, but all he really wanted was for him to own up to his role in the argument. While Zach continues to exercise caution, Matt seems to be ignoring his boys and moving on with his life. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you. Finally, the TLC series has finished airing its coverage of this momentous occasion. The engagement ring that Caryn has is noticeably bigger than the one that Amy Roloff, who was Matt's ex-girlfriend, received from Chris Murick on the upcoming Tuesday, March 19th episode of LPB Doga. Viewers will be treated to an intimate glimpse of Caryn's ring and Amy's emotional reaction to the cherished piece of jewelry in a video that was exclusively shared with Parade by TLC. Chris warns Amy that Caryn has a larger diamond than hers. I don't know why Chris felt the need to tell me ahead of time that the diamond in the ring I see on Caryn's finger will be larger, she tells the crew. I'm like, oh, how much bigger? I mean, you make it sound like it's a rock that covers her whole hand or something. Amy continues, but she remains unsure if she should exercise concern. Nothing about that piques my attention. For dinner, Matt and Caryn make their way to Amy and Chris's house in the exclusive clip. According to Matt, this will be his first encounter with his ex-wife since informing her of his engagement. With a glance toward the camera, he says, I believe it will be all right. She sounded great on the phone when I talked and we texted and stuff, but they actually see her. He continues, I don't know if she says she's going to make things awkward or she's ok with it, but we're going to find out here in a few minutes. Amy announces, ok, let's see the ring. To break the ice, the second Matt and Caryn settle down at the dinner table. Hello, Matt says in response. Oh, no.